Hey guys, it's Cloth here, and today inside of this video I'm actually playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. I have not played this on my channel yet, but I am really enjoying it, so I wanted to go ahead and show you guys a deck that I've been playing with. And this deck is a Raidraptor deck, because I do really like Raidraptors, and I like them in the anime, and I like them in the games as well. So I want to show you guys a replay with the deck, and then I'll show you the deck list. It is not the best deck in the world, but it was really fun to use. And the replay that I'm going to show, the enemy is pretty bad, but it shows a combo that I kind of think is like the basis for the deck, or like the foundation for the deck. Basis wasn't really the right word, but yeah, you basically just need to pull off this combo, or you can do a better combo. I'm sure there's so many more better combos in this deck that you can do, but I'm not the greatest player, and this combo is pretty fun because you can actually get a monster with like 11,000 attack, which is a lot of attack, and it's really funny to see. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the replay now. Alright, so yeah, just keep in mind that this replay, the enemy doesn't really do much. He's just kind of sitting there and letting me do it. But besides that, it's a pretty cool replay. He does actually ash me on the first turn, I believe, which is something. He does something. But besides that, the whole game is just kind of me doing my thing. So yeah, there's the ash right there. And he doesn't let me get the other rocket onto the field due to that because I can't activate Rocket's effect. But I can still link summon into Striker. And then I do something kind of dumb here. I actually destroy Striker. And then I don't end up summoning any other monsters this turn, which I could have easily been defeated here because I did not play that very well. But yeah, I guess this guy wasn't that good. So yeah, now it's his turn, and he doesn't do anything actually. He just sets a card face down, apparently like bricked or something, I guess. I wish I could see his hand. I wonder if there's a way to do that. But anyway, here I go starting my combo. I'm going to summon in this monster right here. I'm going to destroy that to summon in the other rocket just so that I can synchro summon. And that is a free 3,000 attack monster with a negate, actually. If you didn't know, Barrel Load Savage Dragon can actually negate when he has a Link monster attached, but it can only do it once. And that's not like a once per turn, that's like once in the whole game. And then I'm going to get some Raidraptors out, and I get that one into the graveyard to get Nest into my hand. Because if you didn't know, if you banish this monster, you can go ahead and get a Raidraptor card into your hand. And then I can go ahead and link summon this monster. This monster is a big part of the deck. You kind of need him because you can get a free monster out. And you get a free rank up spell once you activate the effect of a Raidraptor monster next to him. Which is actually very, very important. Very good. So yeah, I get this one onto the field. This one lets you basically banish any amount of monsters in your graveyard, and then you can rank up a monster based on the number you sent to the banish. I don't know if that made any sense. I kind of explained that weirdly. But basically what it means is you can banish like 6 monsters and then make him go up 6 ranks, which is what I do in a second. And then I go ahead and activate that to destroy the trap, and then I go ahead and get a different 4, and then I think I turn that into a 5 with his effect, and then I get him up 5 ranks, not 6, in order to get the 10. And this is Arc Rebellion Exceeds Dragon. He's like the big boss monster for me in this deck, even though he's not really the main boss monster. The main boss is this one right here, Ultimate Falcon, because it can't actually be affected by any effects. But basically, if you didn't see what I did there, if you remove one Xyz material from this monster right here, the Arc Rebellion Exceeds Dragon, you can have him gain the attack of every monster on the field. And he already has 3,000 attack, by the way. So with that, I was able to get him up to almost 12,000 attack, which is very high. And also, he also cannot be hit by any effects, or no, he negates the effects of all other monsters on the field, which is pretty good, but it doesn't block out traps or spells. But this guy, of course, didn't have anything. And by the way, you can actually destroy spells or traps with this monster right here, though. That's kind of the point of him. So basically, if you put a Dark Xyz into one of these sections that he's pointing to, you can go and destroy a card on the field. And of course, it is only one card, though. And you can also negate one with Barrel Load Savage Dragon, but you won't be able to activate his effect if you do that because it will negate his effect, if that makes any sense. But yeah, basically, you can negate everyone's effects to gain a bunch of attack. And of course it doesn't affect this monster though because he cannot be affected by card effects, but it does still gain his attack, which is interesting. So yeah, I get 11,000 attack and then I just attack him directly for the win. Now most of the time this won't work if the enemy actually does stuff, but it is pretty cool to see when it does work out. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the deck list right here. I can go into deck, and it is my Raidraptor deck. I am actually building a Dragon Maid deck right now because they do seem pretty interesting. But yeah, hopefully there's like a way to view. Yeah, okay, so you guys can see it right here. It does have a lot of other combos, not just the one that I did. A lot of Raidraptor decks that I've seen don't actually use this card right here, but I feel like it's really good when you can get it off. Basically what it does is if it gets destroyed by an opponent's effect while it's face down on the field, you can summon any monster from your extra deck. So that is another great way to get out Ultimate Falcon, and it actually doesn't negate their effects, so he actually can't get hit by any card effects when he's on the field, even if you summon him without any materials or stuff like that. Yeah, great way to just get any extra deck monster you want onto the field for no reason, but of course that only works if your opponent destroys it. And then we got some quick launches to go ahead and get out Savage Dragon right here. We have some melodic monsters right here because they can just be randomly summoned, which is pretty cool. And these guys can be randomly summoned as well if you have them in your Pendulum Zone on the first turn, or just any turn that you don't have any monsters on the field. And yeah, that's pretty much all the gimmicks. Oh, we also have this card right here, which you can send to the graveyard with this Link monster in order to get any Phantom Knight card to your hand, so this one counts. And then you can use the rank up magic to rank up your Xyz monsters. Or you can also add this card right here, which can just give you a free level 4 for Xyz summoning. And then yeah, Solemn Judgment just for negates, and this card to destroy special summons. And yeah, there's just a lot of stuff in this deck. This card can just negate as well, and this card actually has some good negates as well. So yeah, overall just a pretty great deck, and I did actually use one of the top decks as kind of a guide to building a Raidraptor deck because I'm not very good at building decks. But of course I added Waking the Dragon, I added some Xyz monsters and some stuff up here. But yeah, overall just pretty great deck, pretty fun to use. Hopefully you guys enjoy it as well, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.